All right, cool. Hey, family. Welcome to the Family Time Call. I appreciate everyone whose cameras is on. I can see our beautiful faces. Hey, Aubrey and Steven, we know you here. It's good. You finally got to eat, my brother. Adrian looking sleepy. Thomas, yo, I say, yo, what up? Hey, Lacey girl. Yeah, you. For those of you who don't know, it's a Family Time Call that we have every single Sunday. My name is Annie, and I have the pleasure of hosting tonight. My name is Annie Buffins. I'm 23 years old. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story before we get into the night. Out in Atlanta, Georgia, current global expansion team member, which feels really, really good to say. Really, really good to say. I've been doing the business for 2.5 years. January of 2016, somebody presented this amazing business opportunity to me. I had started using the products. I lost 25 pounds, then I went up 20 pounds of lean muscle and turned my results into a business. And I am forever grateful for this business opportunity because when I found the business opportunity, I needed it really bad. I was nannying. I had just got fired from my tire job at Tires Plus. For any of you who know what that is, it's a tire shop. And Hard Body Princess does not belong in a tire shop clocking in for nobody, okay? That's actually why I got fired, because 9 to 5 is just not for me. And if I needed to come in 30 minutes late and I couldn't, it was a problem. So I was nannying and I was doing pretty much anything and everything that I could to not go back to what I was formerly doing before I quit and started at the tire shop. I was actually a dancer in various different strip clubs, and I had money and it was great, but I didn't have my soul. I didn't feel good about what I was doing. So when I found Herbalife and I had people telling me that I was changing their life and I was making an impact and I helped them lose 3 pounds and I helped them do XYZ, it felt good. It felt really good to actually be earning income. And of course, in the beginning, it was not as much as my old job was paying me, but I was okay with that because I had my dignity, I had my soul, and I felt good about helping people, because that's what we get to do with this opportunity, is help people earn income, help ourselves, and help people lose weight, gain weight. So that's just a little bit of my story. Like I said, I've been in the business 2.5 years, current global expansion team member. And yeah, my amazing sponsor, Stephen Crawford, super duper grateful for him. So for those of you who don't know what we do on the Family Time Call, we open up for a couple of positive shares to set the call off before we turn it over to our guest speaker, who is going to give us their story tonight and pour into us. So if anybody has anything that happened to them this week that was positive that they'd like to share, if they attended an STS and want to drop any of the nuggets or their major takeaways from that, feel free to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
All right, this is Jay Irwin. Right now, as y'all see, helping a complete stranger out of Whole Foods. Car went dead, so we just pushed it out the street. So forgive me if I'm out of breath. But we did STS this weekend, and it was very, very, very great. We had Lauren and Charles Grantham, GET team members. Man, it was amazing. I mean, they took us to church. I mean, it was fire. Basically, she say, attend events. Like we always hear, got to attend events every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you versus you. She said the same thing I always say, it's you versus you. You have to attend these events, man. If you want to grow this business, like, you have to attend every event, have to plug into every cause. And like I said, just show up no matter what. But that's all I want to say. I just got to get back to help this lady, but that's it.
Hey, may I please?
Let's go, Adrian.
World team. Sorry, if I lost my voice. We lost to that fit camp. Got too lit. But I wanted to quickly just give a little appreciation and a little credit to Mr. Diego for hitting supervisor. On his last day. He cut it, made it happen, no matter what. So I appreciate you for following your own goals and making sure they happen no matter freaking what. Also, I'm super excited to hear Annie even say global expansion team. I actually got lit when you said it, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of placing myself in your shoes right here to hear myself say it, baby. So keep it up, bro. Love y'all, and let's get this money.
Love you too, Adrian, and I can't wait for you to introduce yourself and be like, yo, my name is Adrian Sanchez, the handsome dreadhead, current global expansion team member. Yeah, that's coming for you, boy. Anybody else have any positive shares?
Me.
Oh, did I get beat?
Yes, so you got beat. So mute. Can y'all see me?
Nope.
Well, I can see me.
And he got to spotlight you. There we go.
Oh.
I was looking for you. Sorry, we can definitely see you and hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ignore my nail, but I want to speak on something positive that happened to me this week. Which was
You gotta tell us who you
STS.
are first.
Oh, sorry. Hey, y'all. I'm Andrea in Atlanta, current active supervisor. I actually didn't know that I was active supervisor until I got the STS, and it was so exciting. Like, to some people, it might not be like much, but to me, it was so major because this past week was so depressing for me, and just to get that blessing, yeah, it was crazy. I was actually shaking as I was signing in because I was so ecstatic. Um, and what I took away from STS, the big thing was to cut out my distractions. If it's not aligned with my goals, I ain't got time for it. So that really stuck to me, and I really understood what Steven means when he's always saying, show up for yourself. That really, like, yesterday was really when that clicked in my head, like, I have to show up for myself to get these goals, to reach everything that's coming for me. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all.
Yo, I say yo. I'm back since you beat me. What's up, everybody? This is Thomas, Racine, Wisconsin, current world team member. We had an STS in Chicago with Jerry Graham, and one of the biggest things that obviously I've heard several times, but it kind of meant something coming from him. I've been able to build a relationship outside of the events with him. Distractions. Since we're talking about distractions, there's so many things that happen in everybody's life that obviously you can use to kind of convince yourself that I got to put Herbalife on the back burner. And even to take it a step further, it doesn't even have to be Herbalife. I have to put whatever I'm doing that's positive in my life right now on the back burner. And honestly, when you do that, you reset everything. Like, you reset everything. Like, he was telling us, his mom passed, his dad passed, his brother suicide, his other brother passed. Like, I mean, the man was taking L after L after L, but he could have stopped doing what he was doing, but he kept doing it. And then he was telling us, the time frames. He didn't get his first, member on his team for like 16 months in the business or something like that. And obviously that's like enough to like discourage the hell out of somebody. You start the business, nobody's, saying yes to you. Nobody's this, nobody's that. But then when he got his first member, it made it all worth it. Then he got his second member. You know what I mean? And then, so on and so forth. Obviously, he went to the president's team. And like, if we stop doing what we're doing, it not only you letting yourself down, like, it's going to happen. Like, you just can't stop. But not only are you letting yourself down, you letting everybody down who actually believed in you. And then when you start back up, whenever that might be, it's going to take that much longer for you to even get to where you just fell off from to continue to go where you're trying to go. So the advice he was giving, obviously, is don't stop. Don't stop doing it. If it's positive and it's benefiting your life, don't stop. Cut the distractions. Cut the people if you got to. Mother, family, sister, brother, relationship, whatever the case may be, you got to cut it. Cut it, like they say in the song. So that's my major takeaway that I got out of it.
I want to go.
Ooh. Who is that?
Kim.
Okay, go.
Hey guys, this is Kimberly. I'm from Atlanta, current Braveheart with Annie. I just wanted to speak on we had a whole Braveheart weekend and celebrating it, and I just want to express how really, like, you really earn and grow a family with these individuals and with all of us together. But within your organization, you really grow with people. And I really had the time of my life, because it's been a little rough for me lately. So being with all the, I'm sorry, y'all. Being with all the girls and just having fun, and not like life being on your mind, and you're out there having fun with everybody, like, it makes you realize that, like, everybody's out there really to support you and have fun. But not even that, I want to talk about STS, how forgive me, I don't remember their names, but it was a 15K press team. And as they were, how Andrea said, and excuse me, I don't remember your name that just talked, but distractions, like, literally, like, it's kind of, yeah, Eddie, but distractions, like, really, like, and that's what I took deep, because that's been me. It's the little small things have been distracting me, and I've been, it's a habit I'm getting out of. But by y'all speaking on that, like, that really, like, putting her life on the back burner. I've did that before. So, like, literally, I have to stop doing that. So just, it's like, something, but then when you hear it, it's like, oh, that's what it is. And I hate that I'm that kind of person. I'm growing out of that. But it's like, that's why I love going to events, plugging in calls, because, like, literally just by hearing somebody else talk, it clicks in your mind. And it's like, it's just amazing. But I just want to say congratulations first to Annie, good team, we did this for our team. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for us always being so supportive and there for each other, because, like, nobody ever knows what anybody's going through. So just by check, yeah, that's it.
Can I go? Yes. Okay. Hi. My name is Marissa, current world team member. So I went to the Atlanta STS as well this weekend. One that stuck out to me from the 15K President's team members: struggle is normal and struggle is necessary. Soon, trust me, before the end of the year, I promise. And that the only thing that separates, what you do with that struggle is what you tell yourself, like the voice that you listen to in your head, and that the old you, the bad habits, and struggles that you go through. Sometimes I want to become, like we say, it's all part of your story. Another thing that I wanted to say, because I'm always intentional about, listening and stuff, but it was just on 10 because I know I had people in the room and reaction too. And I just, I don't know, it was crazy. And one of my visitors actually signed up yesterday as a distributor, so I'm excited about that too. So that's my share.
Thank you, Marissa, and everyone else who just shared. I'm going to recap the shares in a second, but can we get one last share?
Too many.
Hello?
Yep, go ahead.
My name is Marquis. I'm originally from Chicago, but I'm in Michigan City right now. I went to the STS this weekend, and I got a lot from it. It was a lot of nuggets, a lot of energy, and it was just a blessing to be there. I'm in my car right now. But it was a good feeling to be there. It was, a good opportunity. I was very grateful to be there, and I'm trying to get to the next ones too. So, a lot of nice people. That's it, really.
Thank you for your share. I know someone else unmuted themselves at the same time as him. Who was that?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe it was more. Was it me or somebody else?
You're the last person. Just go ahead. Go ahead and give your share.
I just want. Hey, I'm Alexis. I'm also in Atlanta. I just wanted to share a positive share about STS and my growth that I have been seeing. I actually got on stage and spoke 2 times, and everybody know that every time I speak on a call or anywhere, I'm shaking, and I am so calm right now. So this growth is just amazing to me. And actually hearing Yanel, I think that was her name, speak on eliminating distractions and making room for your goals it kind of hit home for me, especially with procrastination, because that was a big part or a big thing that I did or still do, and I'm still working on it. Especially in college, I always waited to the last minute. And it stood out to me because I noticed at the end of the month, I'm on it. But I just trying to work on or actually working on having that same energy the whole month and not waiting until the end of the month to do what I have to do to reach my goals. So that's what I got from STS.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for all your shares. Something that I wanted to say before the call actually started. Let me get the spotlight off of Alexis, even though she looks absolutely beautiful right now. Actually, all the time, but girl, you is glowing today, honey. But I wanted to say Happy Father's Day. I completely forgot about that. Definitely wanted to say Happy Father's Day to all of our amazing fathers that are on the line. A special shout out to my sponsor, because I know that he's an amazing father like no other. So I definitely just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and expecting fathers. Thank you, everybody, for your shares. I don't know if y'all were listening to their shares, but something that kept coming up over and over again was not giving up and showing up no matter what. 3 people had the same exact line in their share that they took away from the SDS. We pretty much go to the SDSs and we're hearing the same things, because that's all that we need to know, is to not give up and to show up no matter what. Another thing that I want to say was we did want to congratulate Diego on hitting supervisor and Andrea on hitting active supervisor. Congratulations to you guys. Andrea, nothing is minor. That's not minor at all. You hit a level, you accomplished something, you reached your goal and didn't even know that you reached it. So that was definitely major. So congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And without further ado, again, not just congratulating them, but congratulations to everybody on this call who's doing things. Alexis growing through things, Kim growing through things, everybody who's on this call who is growing through something that might not be a level change. Those are definitely coming for us, because we do work on ourselves first and foremost. And those level changes are coming because we get to become these amazing people. But like I said, I am really, really excited about our guest speaker tonight. When I was out in LA for LDW this year, he got on stage for literally 60 seconds, I think he had the mic for. And I was like, wait, give him back the mic. He was done. We want him back. Hold on. I thought he was about to keep going. Hold on. Give it back to him. So I'm super duper excited because I don't know his story. I know a little snippet of his story, but I don't know too much of it. I just know that from what I've heard, I know that it's about to be fire. And what I heard in those 60 seconds, I cannot wait to hear 30 minutes of it. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. KO, brand new 15K President's Team member. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yo, fire me up, Annie. Just hearing the kickoff of this call got me fired up. The momentum, that's why you guys are global expansion team. And that's why you guys are millionaires team. And that's why you guys are on your rated prayers, because of the momentum on this call. I can hear in the people that's speaking the hunger, the success. And I'm super honored and I'm super grateful to be here. I'm being able to share. Just got back from STS, just got back from Arizona not too long ago, doing a success training seminar. And I'm usually dead after a success training seminar, after a whole event. Pouring out my heart. I know Stephen Crawford is on the phone, so I know he's did multiple STSs. And we just got back from Punta Cana. But when Annie hit me up, I could not say no, because of who she is for the company, what she represents and what she stands for. I had to get on this call and at least pour out a little bit for all that she pours out. You inspire so many people, Annie. I'm telling you. So many people in my organization and organizations all across Herbalife. And for that, I definitely have to hop on this call. Plus the relationships that I got with Steven from being on vacations and just being homies in the business. Super Mario McKinley, my guy who I came into business with the same month. So I could not say no to you guys. I don't care how tired, fatigued I am. I had to get on this call. So it's a no matter what for me to show up. But for you guys that don't know me, my name is Keon Owens. Everybody called me KO. Before Herbalife, I was just a broke entrepreneur I was hanging out at the gas station. I was in the worst space in my life. I was super duper negative. Slightly dyslexic, didn't go to school, don't got a college degree. I was on probation, fresh out, no driver's license. 90% of my family involved in gangs. I grew up in a house full of 20 people. My house was the hangout house. It was crazy. My lifestyle was crazy, but that doesn't dictate my future or who I am today. I ended up hanging out at a gas station. Long story short, a guy approached me with 20 seconds of courage to tell me about the Herbalife opportunity. He tried to tell me about the products. I was like, no. He told me he was going to help me lose my gut. I was like, my gut? Like, I ain't got no gut. I thought I looked good at the time. But I was like, no, I'm good. He told me I was too negative and walked away. Start talking to my friends that was hanging out on the side of the gas station, start telling them about the products. But also he told them about the business opportunity. And that's what I was looking for at the time. And he showed me a check. And I was like, yo, that's what I need. Like, I need that check. And he was like, nah, you too negative, KO. This ain't for you. And I was like, yo, I would do anything to be a part of an opportunity. I can't get no job with my record. And he was like, yo, if you serious, come down to my nutrition club tonight at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, yo, like, what job interview happens at 8 o'clock? Like, I ain't never heard of no job interview at 8 o'clock. But I was like, yo, whatever it take, man, because I needed some money because at the time my mom was losing her house. My mom's a single parent of 5 boys, and I'll do anything for my mom. Everything I've ever did was for my mom. The reason why I was at that gas station about to do something dumb was to help my mom save her house. Like, that's all I can do because nobody was giving me no opportunity. So, long story short, this is what he told me, and I want you guys to write this down. He told me the more people I bring to the opportunity, the faster I can move with the opportunity. So I was like, all right. Me right away, without thinking, I invited everybody in my phone, everybody on Facebook, everybody on MySpace, and don't act like y'all didn't have MySpace. I know some of y'all had a lot of followers on MySpace. Y'all messed up. Y'all should have kept that account, right? I invited everybody, yo. And I was hoping some of my smart friends would have showed up. Some of the smart friends when I did go to school show up, but none of them showed up. It was just a bunch of people like me from the hood. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not boasting and bragging like I'm just some type of hood star. Like, I don't really want to be in that life. I was just a product of my environment, what I grew up in. But long story short, I went down to the nutrition club. When I got there, there was a bunch of positive music playing. And I was like, what is all this positive music? Like, I'm not trying to go in there. They playing all this positive music. And there was a bunch of happy people. They was working out, and they was high-fiving each other, and they was smiling and all type of smile. I'm like, why is y'all so happy? And I get in there, and they take me to this back room, and they sit me down there talking to me about Herbalife. Now, let me tell you guys, I'm not one of the smartest people. Like, I'm slightly dyslexic, so I don't really like absorb information like that, like other people. So when they were talking, I was lost. So for some of you guys that's on this call, like, if some of that information you're not absorbing right away, it's okay. Because when I first heard it, I didn't absorb it right away. But I'm going to tell you guys what got me. The dude said, yo, he said, now it's time for you to sample the tea. And I'm like, man, I ain't drinking no tea. I'm from the hood. He like, what? I said, I ain't drinking no tea. I'm from the hood. Ain't no hood dudes drinking tea. I'm cool on that. He was like, well, if you want to be a part of this business, you're going to sample this tea. And if you don't, then don't sample the tea. I was like, all right, bring me the tea. He brought me the tea. I sampled the tea. And it was crazy because 15 minutes later, they were talking. And for a second, I thought they drugged me. I was like, yo, why I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm feeling all warm in the inside. I'm starting to feel good. I'm smiling. I'm like, yo, this, whatever this is, I know I can sell this right here. I can sell this tonight. So I stood up, I slammed my hand on it. I said, yo, sign me up. Whatever this is, I can sell it. And they're like, what you talking about, KO? I was like, whatever this is, I can sell it. If it can make me feel like this, I know so many people in my neighborhood right now, tonight, who need this. Because we're going to be up all night anyway, so we need it, right? So I'm like, yo, let me get this right now. And he was like, hold up. Like, yo, you got to try a shake. And I'm like, a shake? Like, I don't drink shakes. What you talking about? Like, I didn't come here for no shake. I came here for some money. Right? And he was like, no, you either going to try the shake. I was like, dude, I already know. Bring the shake. So he bring the shake. I sampled the shake. The shake was bomb. It was cookies and cream. That's still my favorite shake to this day. It was amazing. I was like, I could sell this product. And it's crazy because right after they told me, like, okay, all right, you want to be a distributor, you want to sell the product, what a distributor is, they told me how much it cost. And my heart dropped. Because I didn't have no money. I only had $55 to my name. I had bank fraud on my bank account. I didn't have no bread, no bread, right? My credit cards, all the money that was on my credit cards was overdue because I was giving money to my family to eat. My last $55 was supposed to go to my family to eat. But I needed an opportunity bad. So I borrowed $14 from my friend, got started. But here's the thing, I was pissed off that night because when I paid him that money, I thought I was supposed to get the tea right then and there. I'm like, all right, so what's up, man? I'm a distributor. Like, let me get this tea. And they like, nah, you don't get it like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was mad. Like, I was really, really mad. I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, nah, y'all, you don't get it like that. And I was like, yo, y'all better give me my tea. Like, y'all ain't about to beat me out no money. They was like, no, you got to get it on the program. And my homie's like, chill out, KO. Like, chill. Like, you don't even know what's going on. Just relax. I'm like, yo, I'm about to turn up in this joint. Like, hey, they took, you know what I mean, $72. I'm already in debt because I borrowed $14 from a friend, right? Long story short, 2 days later, HMP pack, distributor pack come in the mail. I opened the bag. I threw out the books, and I'm not recommending y'all to throw out the books. Read the books. And there was some samples in the bag. I went to a barbershop, sampled the tea to my barber, sampled the lift off and everything into a barbershop, and made $1,700 my first month. Doing the same thing the next month, going to beauty salons and barbershops. It's so funny how if you sell, especially a beauty salon, if one lady buys something, that whole beauty salon is buying something. I'm telling you. I just go in there and I will ask them, can I sample tea and aloe and tell people about health and nutrition? I don't want to sell anything. I just want to sample and talk to people. And they allow me in there. And I'll just sample the products, and next thing you know, everybody wants to buy something. I made $2,200. I started doing shake parties. I started working out one of my business partners' nutrition club. And I just started helping people. On my nutrition program, I dropped 27 pounds, 7 inches off my waist. Took my body fat from 27% to 8.9%. I was able to put on 20 pounds of lean muscle. I was feeling amazing. My energy, though, was through the roof. My biggest result, I'm going to tell you guys, my biggest result was my energy and how I felt off that tea. And everybody know me, I used to be really, really like, nonchalant and everything. But if you see me on Instagram when I first started Herbalife, I was excited, fired up off that tea. But that wasn't what really, really got me going. It was my mom result that really got me going. When my mom got her first result, she dropped 15 pounds, 4 inches off her waist. I was fired up because I never seen my mom smile like that. And I was like, yo, I got to do this for everybody. And with them intentions of really wanting to help people, I just was starting to sell products and help more people and share the products. It no longer became me trying to sell products to make money. I was sharing the products to really try to help people. And I'm going to tell you, I was really, really negative because I didn't like people before Herbalife. Like, if you wasn't a part of my core group, I didn't like you. I don't care who you was, who you knew. I didn't like you. That's how I was. But then as I started to become healthier, happier, I guess I started having confidence in myself, and I started caring about myself, and I started mirroring how I felt inside into others. And I started sharing that with people. And the more I shared that with people, the more people got results. And I just kept helping people get results. And through the process, people started to see me make income. And I started sharing that I make extra income with it. And a few of my friends from my neighborhood and a few of my friends that I grew up with and other people that I was sharing it with started to join me, just like some of you guys on this call. And in 6 months, I was making $5,000 a month. And in 13 months, I was making over $10,000 a month. I was a millionaires team. In 27 months, I was fully qualified president's team. And it was crazy because I was able to retire my mom. And I was able to move my mom and my little brothers. And I was able to take care of them. My mom ain't paid no bills in 5 years. My mom ain't paid no bills in 5 years. She ain't got to dig in her wallet. She ain't had to dig in her wallet. My mom get everything she wants. I'm able to take my mom on vacations when I choose. Like my lifestyle, I have a lot of choices to do things that I want to do. Now I'm fully qualified, 15K president's team. The lifestyle has been expanded. The check has got bigger, but my vision has got bigger for impact. And one of the biggest reasons I think I got this far is because of what I want to do with what I have and not just sell the product, if that makes sense to you guys. So what I want to do with what I have is I want to change my community. And I want to bring people out of the hood that's stuck in that negative mindset, that's stuck in the poverty. And here's the thing. I know it's a lot of people, you don't have to be from the hood to become successful or to understand what I'm sharing with you on this call. I mean, everybody has their situation and their circumstances. That was just my circumstances. And I'm not saying the hood to boast or brag about it. I'm just saying that what is my passion? My passion is to change people in my community and change people that was in my circumstances. And see, since I found the people that I want to help and support, I attract those people in my business. And I got a lot of those people in my business. I got 6 frontline. I have 5 frontline tab team members, 6 frontline active world team members, and one about to be another active world team member that's about to qualify in the next 2 months, probably this month. But those are the people that I'm attracting. And these are the people that have pretty much the same lifestyle. And I love seeing people in my organization make $16,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $8,000 a month. And here's the deal. I didn't know any of those guys were going to make that. And I didn't have any emotional attachment to who wanted it. It was totally up to them. I was just giving out the opportunity. And I wasn't selfish to who I gave the opportunity to. And since I'm not selfish, I don't pick and choose and say who should have the opportunity and who shouldn't. I just give it to everybody. And through that process, I've built relationships with people that I've only known since I've been in Herbalife. And these people that I've only known since I've been in Herbalife has been my best friends. And these are the people that go to the next level in the business, because Herbalife, when you come in, you're an independent distributor, so your opportunity is up to you. And I learned that early in the game because I passed up 4 of my uplines. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to tell you this on the call. It don't matter where you starting at, you can pass up anybody on this call starting today. You can go as fast as, Steve, why you shake your head? Yo, literally, look, you can go as fast as you want with this opportunity. I know somebody who's not at my level that's almost making the same amount as me a month in this business because they don't have a cap on themselves. They know they can make as much as they want. Mark Hughes came up with this button, and this button is the reason why I decided to go so fast. It's called Earn What You're Worth. And I keep that button in my basket because I knew I was worth more than $1,000 a month. I knew I was worth more than $2,000 a month. I knew I was worth more than $5,000 a month. I know I'm worth more than $38,000 a month. I know I'm worth more than $40,000 a month. And I'm going to prove it. Right? But I'm saying this to tell you guys this. How fast you go is up to you. It's not up to who tell you how fast you can go or who's trying to limit you to how fast you can go. Is this making sense? It's people breaking records every day. It's people breaking records every day because they don't have no cap on how fast they want to go. They don't set limitations. And so when I came in this business, I didn't set no limitation. I said, I'm going to go as far as this business allows me to go. until the business say, hey, yo, it's no more you can do. Like, yo, you can't go any further. Like, you brought the whole hood with you. I promise you. And to anybody that's out of corporate America, forgive me for saying the hood a lot, but that's what I want. I want to bring everybody out of that situation, right? And that's just my goals and my vision and my passion. But through that process, I want to let you guys know, if you don't have a vision, then you can't get anywhere fast. If you don't have a vision, then you don't have a goal line. Your vision is your goal, and your goal is your goal line, if that makes sense. A football player can't score unless he has a goal line. A basketball player can't score unless he has a hoop to score in. Is this making sense to you guys? So that's my vision. And that's a big vision because there's so many hoods around the world, I'm telling you. So I'm going to get into my tips, though, you guys. I'm going to get into my tips of what got me going in the business from the beginning, from supervisor. And I want to let you guys know, I started off as a distributor at 0 volume, 0 people, 0 money in my pocket. So if any of you guys are at 0 right now, I want you guys to know my upline, 20K Executive President's Team, came in 6 months before me. When he hit President's Team, I hit President's Team. So if you're on this line, we stood on the same extravaganza stage, and I hope to see you guys at extravaganza. If you're on this line and you're at 0, just know right now you can decide today to catch up to the person that's on this call with you, to pass them up if you choose to stand beside them on the stage at extravaganza if you choose to his supervisor tomorrow if you choose to. It's totally up to you. There's no cap. If you need 500 today, I could tell you with this opportunity, if you choose to make it today, you can. You can. So I'm going to give you guys my tips, and I hope these tips don't just take these tips and say, okay, I'm not doing anything else. Take what you want and add, and everything else that you don't want, leave behind. You guys are with that. But I'm only going to give you these tips, and these tips are not use, wear, talk. We know use, wear, talk. If you've been to the event, you know use, wear, talk. If you been on the HOM, you know use, wear, talk. If you've been in the retail recruiting section, you know use, wear, talk. If you don't know use, wear, talk, I recommend you go to an event as soon as possible. If you want to learn the business firsthand and grow your business and become successful, I recommend you go to an event as soon as possible. But this is one of the key things that I learned through my journey, and still to this day, I take on. Are you guys ready? First one, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you surrounding yourself with people that's nourishing your growth or tarnishing your growth? Are you surrounding yourself with nourishing people or toxic people? I want you guys to know this, and I'm going to go in the gallery view because I want to be able to see everybody. Guys, I want you guys to make sure, if you're really serious about taking this business on and become successful in this business, here's a key thing for you. Make sure the people that you're surrounding yourself either support your vision or bought into your vision. And the reason why is because you're going to be doing some things that may seem awkward to them. You're going to be doing some things that may seem normal to them. It may not seem right to them. You may be on your phone a little too much. You may be going to fit camp working out more than them. It's going to be things that you're going to be doing more because you want more. And they're going to be like, why are you always on your phone? Well, here's the thing. The person that's bought into your vision is not worried why you're on your phone. They know why you're on your phone. If your mom is bought into your vision, she knows why you're on your phone working and grinding. If you got kids and you got parents and you got friends, you go talk to them and say, hey, look, this is my job. This is what I do. This is my methods of operation. I want to let you know now, because the people I'm surrounding myself with, I want them to know that I'm going somewhere in this next 2 years, and I got to get there fast. So I got to work really, really hard. So if you see me on my phone, don't get mad. Just know I'm working to get somewhere. Because here's the thing. Do somebody come in your class when you're in school and say, hey, it's time for you to go? Hey, man, you always at school. You need to come home. Like, what? No, they don't come to your job and say, man, you've been working too much. You need to take a day off today. Let's go. No, you know why? Because they know you'll get fired. And you know why? Because they know you're going to miss something if you're not in class. So why would you stop what you're doing for your business for somebody to take you off your path? Is that making sense? Now, here's the thing about nourishing people. When you're on your phone working, they're like, yo, you working? I'm working. Let's grind. Matter of fact, I'm fired up to have somebody next to me grinding. Let's go. Guess what type of synergy that creates? And then people get to watch like, what y'all doing? Yo, we grinding. You want to grind with us? Oh, yeah, I want to be a part of that. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with, because they're only going to push you to get to your place that you want to be a whole lot faster. You know why I don't miss team calls? You know why I don't miss events? You know why I don't miss nothing that I can get information or be around people that's growing their business? Because I want to be around people that's nourishing my growth. I want to be around people that's in alignment. I heard that earlier. That's in alignment with what I want, because they're in the race with me. And they're not going to be somebody that I have to carry on my back to the top or drag to the top. You know why? Because they're not trying to pull me back. They're not trying to slow me down. And you can run faster with somebody running beside you than you running with somebody on your back. Is this making sense to you guys? And if you're a competitive person like myself and some of you other guys, how many of you guys play video games? How many of you guys play sports? How many of you guys watch sports? If you're competitive in any kind of way and you're running beside somebody, oh, you're going to run your hardest. You're going to be like, yo, if Annie running, let me get my track shoes. Now here, let me tell you something. You get around the fire long enough, even if you ain't on fire yet, you're going to catch fire. And next thing you're going to do is you're going to start doing what the winners do. You're going to start doing what the people around you do. Naturally. How many of you guys hang around people and y'all kind of say the same thing all the time? Y'all say the same words. Or y'all kind of dress the same a little bit, got the same swag. Or sometimes y'all might end up with the same kind of haircut, right? Because you naturally do what the people around you do. So what type of people you want to surround yourself with? You know what type of people I want to surround myself with? People like Annie and Summertime Steve that's killing it in the business. Yo, let me get some of that money. Let me get some of that volume. What y'all doing? How y'all creating that volume? Let me sit next to you while you on Instagram. Let me be with you in the front of the room while you running fit camp. Oh, you making shakes? Let me be in here while you making shakes. Let me see why you getting this volume, because whatever you doing is creating a volume. And that volume turned into dollars for you guys. I walked in a nutrition club in Arizona, and when it was a president's team member and a 7.5 millionaires team member making shakes behind the bar, I was like, what? Oh, that's what y'all doing, huh? Okay. Y'all in the kitchen. Y'all cooking. That's what y'all doing. So, know who you're surrounded with. The people you surround yourself with is critical. 2, keep it simple. Yo, y'all don't go in this. Here's the thing. If you went to college, right? A lot of you guys went to college. Y'all don't go into class and tell the teacher how to do his job. Yo, this is how you do it. Nah, you don't do it like that. Or y'all don't create a new formula that's already created. Guess what y'all go in here, y'all say, okay, that's how you do it? Great. That's how you do it? Great. Okay, that's how we do it. Keep it simple. Don't make it hard. ABC. Use where taught. Yo, me, I'm not trying to work hard at all. You know what? For me, life is a breeze. And that's how I want to keep it. I like to feel good all the time. I like to smile. Only time I want to give all my energy out is if I'm pouring my heart into people. Other than that, I want life to be a breeze for me. I want to smile. If I can keep it easy by just following a plan that somebody has that's already working, if somebody be like, yo, I played these lotto numbers and won, you should play them. Dang, you know, all 5 of us played the lotto numbers and won, you should play it. Why not do it? Yo, you should do it like this. You should ride the bike like this. You should tie your shoes like this. And it works. Why change it up? What's the point? Just get in there and say, oh, this is what you, hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I know some people that I follow and I screenshot what they post and I repost it and I get customers and I'll be like, yep. And they be like, why, KO, you always on my story? Yep. I'm screenshotting everything you post. That's why I'm on your story so much. No wonder you get so much value. I'm like, yeah, keep posting. I'm screenshotting. Yo, I go to the events and I just listen to what people say on the stage. Oh, that's how you get a 3-day trial? I can do that. I'm not trying to change it up. Oh, how are we doing this? How is the place supposed to be run? Okay, great. But yo, you got to keep it simple. ABC. Don't try to overthink it. Here's the reason why people never get started. It's because they're overthinking the process. They want to make it more critical than it is. It's not even hard. The hardest part is you. The work is not hard. The hardest part is you doing it. Because you like, man, Steve already posted that. And Annie already posted that. And Ashley already posted that. And Latia already posted that. Man, it ain't going to work for me. Why? If it worked for all 4 of them, why it's not going to work for you? Y'all know totally different people. Is this making sense? It's been, Use Word Talk has been working for 38 years. They have not changed it yet. So it has to be super simple. Is this making sense to you guys? Keep it simple, yo. If your mentor say, hey, look, we're doing a challenge and it's booming, jump in. I'm in. Your mentor say, yo, I've been posting this method. It's booming. Yo, teach me real quick so I can learn that and do it. Anything to win, right? When somebody got the winning formula, just take that winning formula and apply it. Is this making sense to you guys? Don't try to come up with your own. Don't try to make it harder. Just go with the flow. Look, it's coming from a 15K President's Team member who did school as much as he can, didn't go to college, had to teach himself how to read when he joined Herbalife. I'm trying to tell you. So, next, because I know I'm running out of time. Excitement. Excitement. People buy your excitement. People buy your excitement. Excitement attracts people to your business. Let me tell you, the products is great. The business is great. How many of you guys agree the products is great? How many of you guys agree? Everybody got results, right? How many of you guys agree the business is great? But here's the thing. I can tell you this. Who's selling most of the business and most of the products? The most excited people. You know why? Because people are bought in what you believe. People are bought in to what you believe. Because your belief is going to flow into what they believe. But if you don't believe the business is great and you don't believe the products is great deep inside, then you cannot give that out to other people. Is this making sense? Is this making sense? I hope so. Because here's the thing. What you put in, you give out. I'm going to say that again. What you deposit in, you put out. So if you're depositing that excitement into your body, if you're helping people get results and you're really excited about them getting results and you're not just saying, I'm excited because I want to get you a result because I'm going to get another client, and you're really excited because they got a result. I'm telling you guys, people buy your excitement. They trust your excitement because they know you're not just going to be excited about anything. Now, how excited you are about the brand, how excited you are about the products will help people buy the products from you. Man, that Herbalife stuff, what? You crazy. Man, get out of here. I love this product. It changed my life. You crazy. Peace. Next thing you know, yo, hey, man, I was just talking. I'm going to try that tea. My Uber driver like, yo, man, that product stuff really worked. Man, this stuff is crazy. You got some samples on you? Nah, I ain't got no samples on me, but you can go to my website. You can sample a 3-day trial. That's about it, yo. You ain't about to get it free from me. This stuff really works. But I'm so excited all the time about this product, right? Because I really know what it does. But I'm really excited about the business because I know what the business does. And if Annie, if I got a few more minutes, I just want to go through this last one.
You got all the time. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go through this last one real quick. Action breeds belief. Action breeds belief. A lot of the reasons why a lot of people are not successful in life is because they don't believe. A lot of reasons why people are not successful in life is because they don't believe. I knew when I first came in this business, I was going to be making $5,000 a month. I didn't care how I was going to be making it. I didn't know if it was going to be through distributors or just through selling product. It didn't matter. I knew. And when they told me it was a position called President's Team, I got into an argument with another President's Team member when I was active World Team and told her I'll be President's Team member in 2 years. And I qualified President's Team in 2 years. That was my belief. That was my belief, and I stood behind it. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I had no idea. But I knew. I knew I was going to get there. And then through my belief, my actions came. Is this making sense? But let me tell you, how do you train your belief? For some of you guys that not believing 100%, get into action. Just start. Just get going. You're going to start getting a bunch of no's. But how many of you guys ever got a yes and now you feel like you was on fire and everybody you talk to just start saying yes to you? You know why? Because you start feeling that belief. But I want you to know, just keep going through those no's and stop just taking the no's and start just asking for the yeses. And you're going to start building that more belief, more belief, more belief, more belief. How many of you guys worked out and you worked out for a week and you didn't see no results at first? Then you worked out for 30 days and you're not really seeing your results. And now your results is crazy. You're like, dang, I look like a totally different person. But as you start to increase those results little by little by little, you start to believe more and more and more and more because your actions increase your belief. You might not see it right now. You might not see it right away. But the more action you give to it, the stronger your belief becomes. Let me tell you something. Look, you guys. I got 15 frontline supervisors. And I got 3,000 plus people in my business. I'm trying to tell you guys something. I found 15. I talked to probably 1 million people, but I found 15 that's running with me because I believed. And all they did was find 8 people, and 8 people found people, and 8 people found people, but it was through me believing and them believing. I didn't know how it was going to formulate. I didn't know 50% of my business was going to be Hispanics. I didn't know I was going to have business in Canada, in UK. I never even been to the UK. I've been to Canada once. I didn't know I was going to have business in Puerto Rico. I didn't know any of that was going to happen. But I did know I was getting to the press no matter what. So my actions every day, even the days, look, let me tell you, it's been days that I got all no's. All no's. I woke up like, yo, that's not, I'm getting a yes tomorrow, no matter what. And I get all no's again. And I'll be like, dang. But I'm waking up and I find out one person. And I'm like, it's going, I'm on fire. And I caught that belief. And next thing you know, it changed the game for me. And I just stayed in that momentum. And I just kept using that over and over and over because I know no's is a part of the game. No's is a part of the game. Losing is a part of the game. Falling is a part of the game. You guys tried to ride a bike before. You guys played sports before. You guys then fell down a couple of times. How many of you guys were babies once? How many of you guys were babies once? That's everybody on this call. Where y'all at? Yo, y'all think y'all just like came out the womb and start walking? Nah. Your parents picked you up and they try to get you to walk and you fell a couple of times. A lot of times. Some of you guys more than others. It's just some people get it faster than the next. But once you start to walk and you create that momentum, you can always walk. And yes, everybody on this call has failed as a teenager, as a grown-up, has failed multiple times. But you got back up and started walking again. Guess what? Failure and falling is a part of the game. But that never stopped you from walking. Am I right? Am I right? Cool. So this is the game plan. The game plan after this call is to go get those no's and know that they're a part of the game so you can get that yes. And I'm going to tell you, it only takes one person. It only takes one person. My upline is a president's team member who was on cruise control his whole career till now, and now he's a fully qualified president's team member because he had me, one person in his downline. One person. And you don't even know who that's going to be. This dude was making $14,000 a month traveling the world with his daughter while she was running track because he had me in his downline. He found one. And I'm not going to say you're not going to know who that one is going to be. You got to be out there actively looking. Who would have known Garen Jones would be a 30K, 3-diamond press team member, or Super Mario will get team on house arrest? Or Summertime Steve will be a millionaire's team member? Or Andy will be a get team member in Atlanta? How did this even happen? Atlanta and Cali. Is this making sense to you guys? But if you're not out there actively getting those no's, you can't find Annie. One person that brings how much to your org, Summertime Steve? How much she brings to your org? A lot. Probably 50K. Right? Now, what if y'all found one person who brings 50,000 volume points to your organization and you get 9% of that? If you got a calculator, I would do the math. And that comes in a check from Herbalife. And they say, thank you for all those no's that you got. And you found your one yes that's changing the world. This is what you earned. You earned what you're worth for taking those no's. So I got so much more, but I'm going to pass it back to Annie. Thank you for letting me hop on this call. I'm super grateful, thankful. If y'all got some questions, I'm here. But after this, I'm about to knock out and go to sleep. Tired, y'all. Let's get it. It's all on you, Annie.
I just want to say, first of all, I appreciate you. I'm super duper grateful that you even took the time out of your schedule after doing a whole STS and then traveling back home. I know that was very tiring. Traveling in itself is trying, but then the STS too, and they coming and pouring into us, man. I know that they're gonna say thank you in the chat, but before I give my thank you, y'all, first of all, I just want to say that, like, always remain a student, because everyone thinks that, like, I have it all together, but I'm nowhere near where I'm going in this business. And I have so many notes that I just took from him. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. I just want to say thank you. But I'm going to open it up. If anyone has a question, I know we're a little bit over.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it in there.
Okay, all right.
You know I got to go first, man. I'll let everybody else go, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I just want to say, first, obviously, thank you. Whoa there. Wasn't ready. All right. But thanks. Appreciate the call. It's always like super alignment. If you saw me going crazy, it's because we have a call right before this, and like my message was about belief. Like there ain't nothing more that you need except for belief, and you can accomplish everything. You hit it right on the head. I was like, man, I did the same. But it just lets me know that, you know, I'm on the right path, and my, you know, growth is what it is, because, you know, my belief is what it is, and I believe, you know, that I deserve everything that I see everybody else have. So why not? So all the little things, the volume don't really matter how it gets made, and you know, it don't matter how long it takes to get to where I got to. VIP, it don't matter what it takes to get there. I believe that I can do it. Earn your worth, that is my favorite pin as well. My favorite button is like, man, if you put a value on yourself, you actually get this company to go out and prove it. So I definitely appreciate your story. Every time I hear your story, it's like the funniest story. We're talking about the tea, man, I'm selling this tonight. Like the funniest story ever in life. But it lets you know what you was a believer from day one. So, you know, it's no surprise. You are where you are. Also, you know, happy early Father's Day. You know, after this year, it's going to be cracking. You're going to have that little one on the way. So definitely enjoy your time. Appreciate you. Look forward to kicking it with you for a lot more years. Yep, appreciate you.
Thanks, bro. Happy Father's Day to you, too. Let's get it. Press.
Yo, this is Thomas. I'm going next, y'all. I want to say thank you. I actually got to I met you at JKO and heard your story. And then I got to pick your mind at Extravaganza, you know, like a one-on-one session. And honestly, being able to, you know, I've talked to you on the phone a few times, like being able to actually, like, story for one is dope. It's unique. It is real. It's genuine. So appreciate you for being genuine. I like Steven said, man, I always like listening to your story because I can relate to it. But honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. And honestly, like I said, we've talked before, and I'm going to just leave it at that, man. I'm going to talk to you again. I'll see you at Extravaganza.
Thomas, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be back out there in Chicago soon, bro. So you see me then. All right, peace.
Okay.
Any questions? No?
What'd you say?
I said, y'all got any questions for me? Or
does anybody have a question for KO before we get off? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. I just want to say I definitely appreciate you so much, like I said, for pouring into us tonight. A lot of us, I'm sure, took a lot away. Your story is absolutely incredible, and I just can't wait to get you back on our call when you 20K press team, because we know that's coming too. Like you said, it's limitless. No limitations, no cap. We going all the way until they say, you know, ain't nothing else for you to come for. So again, thank you so much. I'm going to unmute everybody so we can all say good night. I hope that everyone has a great good night, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good night.
You gotta stop, G.